Whoa, we're back. One more time. This time, no guests. It's just gonna be me. We're gonna see how it goes. Honestly, I feel like I've been hiding behind all the guests. I'm like, okay, these people are really interesting. Let me ride that coattail, you know. And I mean, I do have some interesting guests coming up. You know, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. These past few weeks have been kind of hard. I've been not working as much. I've been, just deciding whether or not I've made the right decision, or try to see where I'm going, and reflecting on the past, especially during this starting this. It's like being very honest about a lot of things, and it's like now I have that chance to like listen back and listen to the way I actually feel. It's kind of weird. It's really weird listening to yourself like that. Like, whoa, that's crazy. Shout out to Betsy for the cover art. Shout out to Mark Bruce, intro and outro. We gotta love it. Um, so yeah, like I said, I do have some awesome guests coming up. Um, Next week's episode, I hope you guys enjoy it. I am gonna be getting my nails done by a girl that does nails around here. She's pretty popping. From what I know, her name is Anna. Um, I think her at is Nails by Cordone or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I really should have done the research, but either way, next episode, you're going to see her in the link in the description and in the episode. We got videos, we got everything. She's going to do my nails. I said, why not? I said, why not? I think that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Um, Never had that done before. She asked me, she's like, do you want a regular like manicure, or are you trying to like get like acrylics? I was like, girl, surprise me. Like, you know what I'm saying? My birthday is the 18th. Let's just get it popping. Let's just get it going. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what's happening. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be pretty crazy because I think like the week after I have, yeah, the week after I have to go get my sleeve finished. So it's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna be actually like out in public. It's not like I can hide. And I think someone told me they last like a really long time. I was like, oh nah, this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not that. I'm excited. I'm like nervous to see what's about to happen. Like, I don't know. Just I know having those on, it's gonna feel like funny. Like I have. I don't know. I'm gonna feel like I have like something. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it, but like it's gonna be definitely a lot of fun. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. I think that's why I really wanted to do it. I was like, you know what? That sounds funny to me. Like that sounds like a really good time. I might as well do it. And if I like, yeah, you know, it's interesting. I mean, who's ever, why not? I'll do it. She. But it reminds me of this because it's. I feel bad for this man's right here. You guys, I always try to bring some funny videos for you guys to watch while I watch. So it's like we're kind of hanging out, we're talking, we're hanging out, watching. Like, hey man, have you seen this video? This video right here is my man's right here. He's just, I don't even know. This is Vegas, I think it says Vegas is wild. All right. So those restaurants where I guess they have like tequila or something. They do something like tableside and they're squirting something. Like I'm pretty sure this is white though. Like I don't know what it is. This joint is like white. Let me run this bunch back. This joint is white and this man's is good, man. Yo, the swallow he took though. I gotta look at the swallow. This. I'm gonna run it back again. I gotta keep explaining it. So Mans is at the dinner table and he's got his mouth wide open. I'm saying like wide open, ready to go. And I'm guessing this is Shorty. Shorty in the back is like stunned at what her man is doing right now. She has no idea. She's never seen her man in this position before, being fed by another man. I'm gonna run this back one more time. I love this video. I feel like this last time. Pay attention to his swallow and then shorty in the back. Everyone else is like, oh shit. But this dude isn't just taking like a squirts. You know what I'm saying? He's not just like having a sip. This man's just filling his mouth up and you can see it like kind of drip down. Like he's a little like, yeah, like he's a little dirty. He looks a little dirty. He looks a little dirty, you know? Check it out. Oh, that just like poured out his mouth. Yo. Oh, that just down his beard all over his jacket. And she is appalled, bro. She's like, oh, my man, you know? Sheesh. Man, I'm glad I don't have a girl. Well, hey, you know, nah, but I'm saying in like the sense where I'm about to go get my nails done. And I kind of had to like let my nails grow out a little bit too. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. Someone told me like let your nails grow out. I got like anxiety, so sometimes I'd be like picking at them and like biting them. But like now I gotta like grow them out. And I feel like if I had a girl, one, she'd judge me. She'd be like, "Oh, you ugly ass nails." You know what I'm saying? Because like I'd be grinding stuff up, and but like I imagine if like I have a girl, and I get my nails done, and they end up better than hers, that's gonna cause a ripple. So now is in my career, my relationship. Because I think that's the problem. I don't, if I get with someone, I don't think she'll worry about that whole, I got earrings. She got to get past that. She's like, if I got earrings, she's probably gonna think, oh, this guy's eventually probably gonna get his nails done. Maybe, maybe. I know a lot of guys that they got earrings. I look at them like, yeah, they'd never get their nails done. I think it just depends. Do I look like I'd get my nails done though? I don't think so. I don't think I give off the he gets his nails done vibe. Not that that's a problem. If you get your nails done and you give off the nails done vibe, then that's your forte. That's by all means you. But me, myself, I don't know if I want to give off that vibe because I don't get my nails done. So, it's like I want to give off the vibe that I don't because I don't. But technically, next episode, once I get my nails done, I will be that guy that gets his nails done. So it's kind of like, I mean, hey, they might turn out pretty and it's my birthday. You really got to spoil yourself, which reminds me, I'm not doing anything. Or at least I don't know if I am. I don't know. I'm not the one to plan. I don't know if you guys are. I'm not though. I'm not. I've never been the one to plan a birthday. Or actually I used to back in like high school. That's because I like to party. But now my basement is like my like working area / like room. So it's kind of different to like do something here. It's kind of weird. Like, oh wait, his bed's over there, And then like the vibe isn't, it's just, I don't like it. I don't know. Like I said, it gets hard. It's about 2 days. It's been about 2 days since No Nut November started. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but it's tough out there. You really gotta power through and just take hold and take charge and just hold it down and just Nah, but I've actually never tried that whole No Nut November. So I'm giving it a try now. Like I'm honest. 2 days I failed. I failed already. I'm gonna be honest. I told myself yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna do this whole No Nut November thing. I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. For the boys. Give them one. One for the boys. This one's for the guys. For all the guys out there. I'm not nutting for all y'all. I think that's what it's about, right? I think it's about men's prostate. But then isn't that the Movember where you don't shave? I forgot what that's about. See, so there's two things. Are we not nutting? Or I think the not nutting thing was like a meme or nothing or something, I honestly, I don't know. I'm going to have to find out. And then I'll keep you guys updated on the whole No Nut November thing. It's been hard. Nah, I'm kidding. No pun intended. It hasn't been hard. Actually, it has been hard. But what I'm saying is like it hasn't been hard in the sense where yesterday, which was the first. I was like, hey, no Nut November. I think I saw something. I was like, I laughed a little. I was like, you know what? Let me give that a try. I'm gonna hop on that. I'm gonna hop on that and see what that is. Woke up the next day immediately, without hesitation. No shame, no nothing. Completely forgot about the promise I made yesterday, and just crashed and burned. And I no, no willpower is what I'm saying. There was no hesitation that, like, where I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't, because I completely forgot. The fact that, like, I told myself you're not gonna nut for a whole month, that was out the window. So now I'm back on it. Now we're doing the whole no nut November, and we'll see how that goes. I think it's funny. Let me give it a try, and I'll keep you guys updated. And I'll be honest too. I'll be very honest. I'm gonna get, I haven't lied yet. It was funny because I was just like, what the heck happened? Like, afterwards, after I was done, I started thinking about it. I was like, wait, we said something yesterday that probably should, Oh man, I'm the worst, man. I'm the worst. But that's just how guys are. That's just how boys do it. And I started playing Red Dead Redemption again, so I'm pretty psyched on that. I've been doing a lot of hunting though. I like doing the hunting part. I like scout. I like being a hunter. You know what I like to do. I like to kill animals, and then, well, not just kill them, but I like to kill an animal and then leave it and then go hide and wait for one to come out, and then I wait. I'm just waiting there though, I'm waiting. One time though, I waited for like 15 minutes and nothing happened. I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. I should have. I feel like any normal person would have left a while ago. But I think I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of Apex. I think I'm gonna get back on that. I love playing Call of Duty, but I found this video. Oh man, I'm not sure if I should play this video. I don't know if this video is okay to play because this dude. I mean, it's the hard R. He's dropping the hard R. You know. I don't. Is that okay? I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah, yeah. I'll watch it. I'll watch it because I mean, so it's a. I'll give you the explanation. Is this dude? I'm guessing this dude. I don't do research because I just find the videos and laugh. Okay, so I'm not. This by all means is nothing professional. I am just a guy who watches videos and laughs and talks about his life. I have no background in anything except audio engineering and music. So, yeah. This dude is a streamer, and I guess he used to say the hard R a lot. Just like regular lobbies saying it. He like recorded himself, put it up back when he was like smaller. I'm guessing this is what happened because I'm just putting it together. But this dude is in a lobby. They're in a game with two other guys, and they are spamming a recording of him saying the N word. Hard R'ing. He's hard R'ing. You know what I'm saying? This video, I don't think I've watched the whole thing. Might not even watch. It's 43. I'll see. I'll see how it is. But I'm gonna watch. Yeah, I'll watch this jump.
Don't have boys. Oh my lord, dude.
Oh shit. There's the first one. It's him. It's him. You can hear it.
How do you?
You see that? He's trying to mute him now.
I don't.
Oh yeah, that's definitely his voice.
I don't know how to do this.
Hit pause and then press X and go down to the thing.
Yo.
You're playing on Xbox.
Let's see. Oh, pause X. There, yeah, it's square on PlayStation.
Yo. Fans was like, okay, that's it. That's it. They're muted. They're gone. Dude, you're recording this live, bro. They're going to see you. Oh, man, that's terrible. That sucks. I mean, yeah, dude, you can't just say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching this video again. You can hear like it's him. It's for sure him. And like I said before, like I never said the hard R. Like that's just OD. Like if you're saying that on Xbox Live or like PS4, then come on. This is kind of what you get. You deserve to be like trolled a little bit for this, man. Yeah, dude. Those lobbies, they'll get you. They're crazy, man. You meet some of the craziest people. Me and my friends used to get in lobbies and just like whenever someone would like say the like N-word hard R, and like let's be honest, you can tell people's races by their voice. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I'm sorry, but a lot of Spanish dudes who play PS4 sort of sound the same. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It's true. A lot. You can tell when a white guy's a little, not even a white guy, a little white kid, a white guy too, actually. Yeah, you can tell. And when you hear a white dude when we heard a white dude saying the hard R, we would like immediately just call him racist the whole game. If he was on our team, that was the worst because he would just get disrespected, and then we'd team kill him, and then we'd call him racist, and we'd tell him to shut up. He would make call outs, and oh man, it's fun when he's on our team. When it's on the other team, we use it as motivation. Like to us, it's like that's that's the mini civil war for us. We can't lose to the racist on it. And then if we do lose, it's like I feel like I let my country down. Like I let all my like all the homies down. Like sorry guys, the racists won this round, but it's not over. There's another lobby. It's fun, man. It's fun going after people like that, and racism's funny, man. I actually haven't had some in my eye right there. I actually haven't had like any racism happen recently, which is pretty dope. So shout out to that. But I think it's like another thing too. Like I don't give off like I'm Hispanic. You know what I mean? I kind of give off like that. Like I kind of give off like I'm a white guy. I feel like I don't know. I mean, I've been always is a thing too. Like when that whole like police everything was going down, I was one of the people that was saying like cops are all right, and then I was like, oh no, they suck. Like yeah, they really do suck. Like if you look at everything, and I always thought it because my experience wasn't that bad, but it's it's because of the way I look for sure. So I've always been like kind of ignorant in that sense, but I that changed quickly. Quickly when everything was like going on, I was like, oh shit. I don't think I don't know if you guys have seen too, like, Halloween just passed. I believe it was in like New York, Harlem or something. I don't know what it was. It was somewhere in New York, but all the like police costumes were like left. Like no one was trying to be a cop this year. And I mean shit, dude, what do you like expect, Poor cops, man. No. What the hell? No. Fuck the cops. I say like, what do you expect? It's been a shitty year. There've been a lot of shitty people, a lot of shitty people doing shitty things, and I don't know. I'm not saying there's not good cops out there. I probably believe there are. One of my friends, good friend of mine, actually ended up becoming a cop. So she was never an asshole. She was pretty cool. Well, she was kind of an asshole. She was a goofball, but she was never like seen as a bad person to me. So maybe that's pretty tight. Maybe she stayed a good person, and I mean, we never know. Everyone lives their own lives. You never know what the fuck's going on. Not with her. I mean, like in general with with like people. You know, you really never know what someone got going on. That's always scared me too. Like when my brothers growing up and stuff, and like my brother and sister, and I think I'm at the point in my life where I know I'm not gonna be a serial killer. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm not gonna kill anyone. And I think that's good. That's good, right? Well, not well, if it came down to it, like if there was an intruder and he was like attacking and I was scared and like fending for my life, you know, and he had a gun and it was like life or death situation, I could kill. You know, when it comes to that, like if it came to war, I was talking to Thor, I was like, yeah, I could definitely like turn war. I could do that. What I'm saying is like for pleasure. Like, you know, I'm at the point in my life where I know I'm not going to kill for pleasure. Cuz I don't know. I think I'm there. I think I'm there. You know, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. No, I'm not wrong. I'm definitely not wrong. I'm definitely not wrong. I'm not doing any of that. But what I'm saying is that I don't know. I need to find out, I think, when the actual I can Google this real quick actually. When the average okay, so when the average age of serial killers. Yeah, so I'll look that up. When's the average age of the majority in the late 20s to early 30s? Fuck. Dang it. I got to be careful, dude. Late 20s. So I'm mid 20s cuz I'm about to be 25. So there's another one right here. The average age they first killed is 27 and a half. While for females, it's a bit older at 31. Why is that? Whoa, wow, okay. So, do you think they probably had thoughts though, right? They probably had like thoughts to themselves where they're like, I wanted to kill, and then they led up to it. It's not like, you know, you turn 27 and a half and it's, you know, it's like, let me go kill. No, I think they had like I should kill, should I not? Because I was reading about like there's this pretty cool comic. I can't remember the author of it, which makes me terrible because I have bad memory when it comes to that. But I remember the comic, and if you guys want to look it up, it's pretty cool. It's called My Friend Dahmer, and it's about Jeffrey Dahmer, and it shows like his like development and like how he became what he was, you know, what he was doing. Well, I'm kind of lying. It's about like his friend's point of view, I guess. So it's like his friend is like telling his like watching him, and it like kind of connects, but you know, it's from someone else's like outside point of view. So it's pretty interesting, and it's in comic form. So you know, quite a read, but in his sense, he was like killing animals. You know, he was like putting them in jars. He was like, he built up to it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of, I'm pretty sure a lot of them also like built up to it to where it's like kidnapping. Because let's look up when Ted Bundy, because Ted Bundy is I think one of the most like famous ones out there. So Bundy's first attack was in 1974. He assaulted, okay, this was 18-year-old. That's so sad. This makes me really sad. Oh my God. I'm gonna cry. Whoa. No, that's crazy. This can't be true. So it's saying, did Ted Bundy kill his first victim when he was 14? That I don't think. Did he? Nah, that's not. I mean, if anyone wants to look into that and confirm anything, that'd be really tight. You know, I'd definitely like to react to that. Or you know what? I might even look into it. There's this documentary, you know, I think where they talk to Ted Bundy, and the cool thing is that they got him to talk by speaking in third person. So he was able to like examine himself in every kill. Like they knew it was him. They had him. You know what I'm saying? They had him, and I believe, you know, they asked him, Well, if you don't want to tell us about, all the murders and everything, well, what do you think this person would be like? They'd be like, what do you think they'd act like? Why do you think they did this? And it's like, whoa, that's crazy, you know. And I go on this whole tangent because like I get scared when I guess looking at other people, and I'm like, whoa, I wonder like if you can kill, like looking at my brother, I'm like, whoa, I hope you don't like grow up to like kill people. Same with like my sister. I'm like, whoa, I hope you don't grow up to like be like a female serial killer. Cause I want like I'm pretty sure these people like, well, Dahmer, in Dahmer's sense, his family wasn't even there to like be there for him. So I guess that's what gets scary. But you know, it's scary when you look at people. You're like, oh yeah, like you never think they could kill. But for what was it, Ted Bundy? They thought he was handsome. So it's like, oh, they're hot. I don't think they can kill. But sometimes the hots do kill. The hot people kill. Reminds me of that. Oh, he wasn't even hot. That this next dude I'm talking about. What was it called? It's don't. It was like Don't Fuck with Cats. That's another documentary. Shout out Netflix. And that one's pretty interesting, because it's this dude who I in the whole I don't even want to ruin it. Actually, it's such a good documentary. Watch it. About serial killers, and it's interesting to just see the way people live and grow. And I think that's what scares me when I see other people. I'm like, yo, like, what could it take for you to snap? Because sometimes, I don't know, man. Has there been an instance where there's just like this person has had like a good child upbringing or like something good? Like, has there been an instance where they've had homies and they've had like a whole, because a lot of people go through a lot, and that's like why I want to know. It's not like it's not like everyone's having the time of their lives, and then these serial killers are the only ones that are going like through traumatic things. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things that can push someone to the edge, and a lot of people don't. So it's like who or what is doing that? I don't know. Is this even funny anymore? I'm not funny. I don't think I'm funny. I'm just talking at this point. I don't know what's going on. But I mean, hey, it's what we do. We keep it moving. It's pretty. I mean, Ted Bundy's fucking crazy, dude. Like the buns, man. Yeah, you gotta check that out. That's fucking scary. Oh man, the funny thing is like this has happened to me before. Like this has happened to me before. So it's like I kind of know where the kid's coming from. It didn't happen in this sense. The guy did kind of like get up into my face, and I was like confused. I was like, what the heck, dude? I was just cruising by. But let's check this out.
Oh man, with the dog here? What's the dog doing? Dog, dude, you scared my dog. That's what you did. Now get the fuck out of here. I'm not kidding you.
Yo, like this dude's tripping. And I mean the dog wants to leave. Like you can see the poor dog is just trying to like get out of there. Like this dude is big tripping, but like, oh man, let's watch that. Let's watch that again. Like, cause he gets the kid. I don't even think the kid has said anything. Or I think he like probably said like, what did I do? You kind of like hear it a little bit, and it's like he kind of goes like, what did I do? Watch it again. Ooh.
Oh man, with the dog here? What's the dog doing? Dog, dude, you scared my dog. That's what you did.
Oh, okay. I hear what he says. I hear what he says. So he says, "What'd the dog do?" And he's like, "What the dog do? You scared my dog. That's what you did." Oh, okay. That makes sense, man. I remember this happened to me back in the day. I used to live in this this like little neighborhood sort of had like a little like, it was sort of like a cul-de-sac, like a broken cul-de-sac it looked to us, because it had the circle, but the road kept going up. So we called it like I called it, I don't remember what we called it. We called it the circle. We always skated at the circle. That was tight. But in my head, it always looked like a broken cul-de-sac. I think that's just me. But you know, and we were skating down, and we were going down the hill, and in order to like, the dude was on the sidewalk, but at that time I didn't know how to ollie, you know. So I had to sort of creep between the speed bump and the road, like the curb, like that little space. So I swung in there. It was a pit bull. I mean, it was a big dog, but the dog seemed fine. Like the dog seemed to me like he was big chilling. I don't know. He was big tripping. And he's like, "You don't know this dog." And I was like, "I don't know any dog." And to me, I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. You know, you fuck you, man. I don't know any dog. Get out of here. But I ended up getting a dog, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, I understand that dog." You know, that dog could have probably fucked me up. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But man, I mean, hey, I was just a little skater boy, and I did say "see you later, boy." Like I wasn't having it with this man. You know, like I wasn't about it. I wasn't about it. Like get yelled at. I was like, "Dude, who are you?" You know, you're over here yelling at me. I'm like, all you do is live in the neighborhood. I think they even had a thing where they were like trying to get rid of us. Like we were a nuisance. And there was just like 3 of us like skating. It wasn't like it's not like we had a whole gang war of like skater boys, you know? Like, nah, that wasn't it. It was just like 3 of us. It was me, Malik, and, you know, my boy Malik, rest in peace. And, you know, my other mans, you know, and like they hated us. They hated us. And it was so funny because to us, like, honestly, we just wanted to skate, and we might have been like a whole big thing in like their head. But like to us, they were just like some angry neighbors. And I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, yo, that was like some cartoon stuff where it's like they were plotting against us, and like, I don't know. I enjoy those times though, you know, like looking back at it, those were the good old days, you know, just being little scoundrels. There was like a point in like where we would go to like, there was a little park in the neighborhood. We'd go there and we'd just start like pushing each other off. No, that was when we were younger. I'm like, yeah, when we were younger. Oh man, yeah, because you'd always make up like weird games with your little friends, and we had this game where the mulch was lava, and it was like this little like castle looking kind of gym thing, and you'd have to push each other off. Like it was like an extreme like King of the Hill push, like, and we were by any means not soft. You know, we were like going hard. And, you know, there was like big kids that got involved. They wanted to play, and playing with the big kids was scary. But, you know, it's like I wasn't a big kid, but I was like a big kid. You know what I mean? So like I wasn't older wise, but size wise, I could chill with the rest. You know what I mean? So not being a big kid, but looking like a big kid, you gotta learn how to throw down. You know what I mean? So when the big kid's coming around, acting all cool and stuff, what are you supposed to do? You know, I'll tell you. Well, I'll tell you what you do. You man up and you buck up. You know what I'm saying? You really get down to it, and you go for it, and you push those kids, or you get pushed off. And most of the time, I could hang. I had a they ended up making like, the thing is, once big kids get involved, that's when, you know, once the big kids, and even when I see like the big kids nowadays, I still call them big kids. You know, I was like, "Oh, what's up?" I'll be like, "What's up, big kid?" You know, because to me, they were always like the, you know, the big kids. But once the big kids get involved, that's when like the games get more technical. You know what I'm saying? Because there was like parts where the big kids would play, and it'd be an even fight. You know what I'm saying? So now that there's an even fight, a ref, they implemented a ref. That's what I'm saying. Now this little King of the Hill lava game that we had going on, now it's a professional game. So this we got a ref set up. So when there's a lockup, you know what I'm saying, the ref puts him to the side. On the side, there was this like little climby thingy. You know what I'm saying? It was like a step thingy. Each side had its step. So the rule was, and this is like crazy because we didn't even care. You know what I'm saying? The rule was, hang on. Hang on to that. The first one to fall off, that's it. So they made it like even harder. You know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, if this isn't enough, because people, obviously when you're in that little like, you're stable, but now you're dangling on one foot, you're holding on, and if you touch the lava, that's it. And the big kids were good because they had a rule where it's like, it's like, oh, you can't, they'd find ways to break their own rules. So it's like, oh no, wait, both feet have to. And so it's like, oh, okay, well, that implies to me too. So, now I'm smart. I'm smart. I wasn't just a little kid. I was a little big kid. You know what I'm saying? So I was already pre-prepared for the war. You know what I mean? I was ready. And it was crazy because back in the day, like, the big kids would do like big kid stuff. Like, I remember one of them wanted to like do like a clubhouse type joint. You know what I'm saying? So what they would do is they'd cut through the woods. There's a wooded area. They'd cut through the woods. You cut through the woods so far, you find this like trail, and it literally looks like it's like sort of like a track, sort of like it was made for us to like, you know what I'm saying? You know how like I can't even think of a movie where kids are running, but we looked like the Little Rascals. Because that's what we were being at the time. We were being like look like little rascals, just like running down and everything, So here comes the Little Rascals just running down. And it was funny because I remember one day, or I think this was like the first day I got to go see the clubhouse, because like I said, this is what it all started with. I went and we're running down this path, and you look to the left or you look to the right, and it's this little river. So you see, there's trees, there's this little river, there's a path, and you're just, you're feeling it. It's like, it's just, it's movie like, and you go to the left and you see construction workers. There's like a wall, but the wall breaks and it's construction workers at the top. And it looked kind of weird. I don't know if that makes sense, but like they were at a distance. So when you walk, they would like see us and they'd be like, hey, and be like, hey, Oh, I'm trying to think. But there was a lot of us. So, imagine like the whole new world. You know what I'm saying? Imagine those kids from the, it's a small, yeah, I think that's it's a small world, the Disney ride. Imagine those kids running down, because it's like you get one of each. So imagine those kids running down and you're just like, hey, so it was kind of magical in that sense. And then in order to get to the actual thing, you have to like climb down. The big kids are smart. Like I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're doing now with their lives. If you guys hear me, let me know what you guys are doing, because you guys this was genius to me. So what they do is they had a rope, and so they tie the rope to the top. I don't know what they use. Something to hold it down, and then they're like, okay, one by one, you have to stand and you have to walk down like this. So you're kind of walking down like this. You know what I mean? You're kind of, yeah. So you're getting that motion going. You're going all the way to the bottom. Everyone, one by one. The hard part, the easy part was that. And I was, again, I'll mention it. I don't know how many times. I was a big boy, even big. I confidently can say, I think even like bigger than I am now. Maybe I was always big, I guess you could say. So actually maybe the same size, but this is like when I was young. So I think that's a little crazy. You know what I mean? But so literally, if you're picturing like whatever you're picturing, just imagine little kids and then me just running around without the beard. Once we get down, we're in this like little like river type thing. There's a little river and there's a big tree. So this man starts climbing the tree, and he has a hammer, he has nails, and I don't know where he got. He got 6 2x4s. And then like enough to make 2 steps. But the rest he's doing with rope. So he's roping it. He's climbing. He's like, I'm up. He's up there. He had like we had one little, I'm going to say he, because he's the one that did all this. He had one little platform up there. And that was like dope. I was like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And I never went up there. That was we went there twice. This was the first time I went. So I'm explaining everything the first time, and I'm lying. I went there once. This was the only time now that I'm thinking about it, cuz I was just like, "Oh wow, this is so cool." And then boom, everything ended smack there. So yeah, we're there. Everyone's chilling. I'm like amazed. At this point, I'm like, wow, they did all this. The guy's up there, and I can't remember what was lost. Something had fallen into like the middle of the river. You know what I mean? Something. I can't remember what it was, but this dude goes up. I can't. He was the biggest. I think he was the biggest of the kids. He was the oldest one. He was the head honcho. This man's was in charge of this, and we looked up to him. He was like, "Hey, we're going." He was like, "Hey, we're going to do this. You coming with?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, we're going." You know what I'm saying? And we had, how like DX used to, they used to go suck it. You know what I'm saying? They used to like do the whole like that. Our thing was like that. Or no, our thing was that too. Our thing was that. So ours was like that too. I think we also did the suck it. You know what I mean? I think it was that at first, and I was just like, I think I said this too. I think I told him, I was like, "Hey man, I'm Catholic. How about let's do it down?" You know what I mean? Because I think we had our middle fingers pointed. So I was like, "How about we're not saying that?" I was like, "How about we don't flick off Jesus, flick off that guy down there?" You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that's such a weird thing for me as a kid to like say. And even remember that I said that. Like, that's so funny to me. Like, what the heck? But I said that. And he was just like, "Oh yeah, let's do it." So now the new sign was that, now we're flicking off to the bottom. Everything's good because we're not disrespecting my boy. So, the biggest of the kid, and he took it upon himself to go get the shovel or whatever had fallen into this river. He takes his shoes off. He's going in. And I don't know what you guys are imagining, but picture like a little river. And it's not like a river. It's a stream. Let me be more. It's a fucking stream. This is at like a little park. You know what I mean? So if you go to, if it rains, obviously, then it's actually like, something. But at this point, it's a little stream, and mainly you got, little rocks, and, it's not like sand or anything. It's like rocks and stuff. Well, this guy takes his shoes off, takes one step, and slices his foot. Like, bad. Like, bad. Man, oh man. This foot is sliced up. Sliced. Like, I'm trying to think of how like big the gash was. It was like about this much of a gash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, I'm trying to think, those little like, Starbucks things that sometimes you dip in chocolate, about the size of that. That's how big the gash was, on his foot. And it was 1 foot, and immediately everyone is like, "We're out. We've got to get this guy out of here." So we carry him. We like carry him. Everyone is like going up first, and I remember I don't even remember what I did. I think I just like it's time to go. So we're all going back, and by that time I think the construction people weren't there anymore. So it was a hell of a ride. The stuff still might be there, So now everyone's freaking out, people are gathering their supplies. People are, like freaking out. The girls are scared. So now we're climbing, now we're climbing. Everyone's going one by one climbing the thing. And he's like, "Wait, hold up. You don't want to, you don't want it to break. Well, let's get out of here, blah, blah." So we're getting ready. We're all getting out of there. He was like screaming. It hurt. It hurt him so bad. And I was so scared at the time. And we got to this like little park, and there was another big kid there. This was a bigger kid, so there's the big kid and then there's a bigger kid. and he is just swinging on the swing because it was back in the day where like phones were around, but they weren't like what they are now. And stuff isn't what it is now. So kids would actually go outside to like hang out. This is the times where you gotta, like I kind of think where I'm at right now because I have like technology, but at the same time, I still grew up where I was like still going outside. So at this point, he's out there swinging. He's just doing his thing. I don't know if people still do that. So our neighborhood was pretty close knit. So he was like wondering where everyone was at. I'm assuming he gets into like, I don't know what mode he gets into, but he's like, I guess he's been through this before. It looked like, so he's like, all right, everyone obviously was our neighborhood, and this was like the center park. So everyone's like kind of running distance from your house. You know what I mean? So he's like telling people, you get this, you get that, you do that, you do that, you get water. He's dehydrated, like, cause his blood was like, you know what I'm saying? He needed water at that point. And it was just like a whole bunch of stuff. And they're like pouring water on it. And then he's like, this is going to stink, pours alcohol on it. And he's like looking at the cut. He's like, dude, you're going to need stitches. And he starts crying and like, I'm scared. And I'm looking at this dude's like foot opened up in the middle of the park. And it was just like everyone's around. And it was so crazy because those were like the good old days, man. Looking at that, like being a little kid and everything. It's like, wow. Yeah, I forgot how like, how spontaneous you were as a kid sometimes. When you go outside, you don't really realize what you're about to do, but you kind of just like got to do it, because I remember going outside that day. I didn't think we were about to go like to a clubhouse that they were trying to build like now, and now our friend's foot is like busted open and like, going through it, It's crazy. I feel like I miss that, I really miss that when it comes to now. I need to be more spontaneous. I need to do a little more than what I've been doing. Because I feel like I'm getting into the routine again, and I kind of want to go out and like, have more of these stories, cuz I have stories like now when I go out, and it's like crazy. This man is just dancing around by the fire, as one does. I think he's drinking too. So it makes a lot more sense what you're about to see if he's drinking. Now, he's fine. Nothing gets hurt. Nothing happens. He's good. He's good. Up. And boom. Cleared. So for those of you who could not see that, the last part they show his butt. I can't really show that part. But for the people that didn't get a chance to see that, this dude is dancing in front of like what looks like a live, like a little fire, a little bonfire thing they got going on, and it burns his ass. Like it kind of engulfs him, but he freaks out. He doesn't like do the stop, drop, and roll. He kind of just lets it burn off. Like if you look at this right here, so he's dancing, he's doing his thing, and he's like, oh, I wonder what'll happen if I fart on this fire. Oh man, are you sure that was a fart though? Nah, that couldn't be a fart. That could not be a fart. Oh, no. I gotta watch that one more time. I don't think that's a fart. One more time. Oh man, that joint kind of like shot at him though. That's crazy. It kind of shoots up. Look. It kind of does a little shoot. It kind of does a little shoot up to him. Right here. You see like that little there's a black smoke that kind of like pushes out towards him. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man. And he was just there having a good time drinking. I mean, hey. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I drink the night after, or the day after, it tends to be a little explosive myself, Oh, well, I'll tell you what. The last time I drank, and it tends to happen like accidentally. I gotta stop doing this. I think this is my fault. Is like I don't know when to like say, yo, that's like enough. You've had enough. And I tend to do that quite often. But last like birthday, or not even birthday, little like family party that I had, I took shots of tequila and I blacked out. And you know, there's a point where I just do not remember a thing. Like I don't remember anything. And I think me and my cousin got into it, or maybe, well, we talked the day after, so we didn't really like get into it. But yeah, dude, I blacked out, and I don't even remember. I just remember the pain the next day. My head wasn't hurting; it was dizzy. Like I get dizzy. That's what kills me. I don't mind. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna say that because headaches kill me. But dizziness is like the worst to me. Like I do not want. I'm not trying to like get. Yeah, nah. But the worst part about this one was like I blacked out, and I took a beer from my aunt's house, gave it to my mom, and said, "Here, keep this for me." When I got home, she handed me the beer, and I said, she told me this. I said, "Why would you take that from me? I'm drunk." And then I took it, and then I came downstairs. Boom, bam, woke up the next morning to a shirt on the floor covered in beer. Like just one shirt. And I could not find a wet spot like at all. But there's a beer that's like done. Like I don't know what happened. I don't know. I was blacked out, and it was like, dude, what the heck? And I do remember like going into the bathroom and, you know, obviously like upchucking. I remember that, and it was bad, yo. I know that for sure, that like that was bad. Oh, so bad that there was nothing the next morning, you know, and like I couldn't eat because I get dizzy, and then I'll upchuck it, and then like I was at the bottom, like I had nothing left. It was just so bad, man. Like I don't know. My friend tells me he does a thing where he like drinks that, like it's called like Pedialyte or something. I guess this is like a new, well, maybe not new. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know of it, but what it does, it like rehydrates you and like gives you all your like electrodes and gives you everything back. I don't know. I haven't tried anything of that. Apparently they have like hangover patches too. You know what I'm saying? Where you like slap them on there and like you're not supposed to like get hungover the next day. Which I don't even know how that works. I got to find out how that works. But that sounds wild to me. Like, sign me up. I'll say that much. Sign me up. Because that's what I'm trying to get at. Because these parties recently, I don't know, man. Is it my age? Like, is this what happens as you get older? Do you just, like, it hits more? Because I remember when I was younger, like, you know, not that I'm, like, old right now, because I'm only 20, you know, I'm only 24 right now, pushing 25. I think at this point I can say I'm 25, because, you know, by the time, you know, yeah, I'm 25. I think yeah 24. I'm 24 right now, turning 25. It's hurting, it's getting to me. I don't know how to improve it. And the thing is, I'm struggling with like weight loss too. So it's like, I know you're supposed to like eat when you drink, but that's my problem, is like right now I'm trying to cut down on my big eating, like, because I used to eat a lot. So I'm trying to like, you know, portion out. You cannot portion when you drink, I feel like, you know, because there's a difference between being good regularly and then being good once you drink. You know, you got to eat more. And that's what like kills me even more. I'm like getting hit. I'm getting hit from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I can't eat. I'm getting drunk. The tequila's hitting me. I don't know what's going on, but I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a, I'm not, no, I'm lying. I'm not enjoying it. This is not a good time. I do not like it. And I used to like, there was a time where I was going to the gym like a lot. Like I was going a lot. And once I started getting tattooed, I stopped going, because you can't go for like, I think it's like the max is like a week or two or something like that. And by the time that week or two was done, I'd have to go in for another tattoo. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I couldn't Yeah, so I was just, I mean, it's my fault too. You know, I'm the one that's out here getting tatted. But when that happened is I lost like all the progress I had done, and like my belly, you know, came back. So now I'm in the process of getting back into it again. And it's like, that's the struggle. You know what I mean? Don't even know like how that came about when I was talking about drinking, but yeah, because see, the thing is, you guys can't see it. I've kind of been smoking during this whole episode. So I'm pretty sure like what I did was I cut out those stuff right there where I take a hit, because I don't think anyone's literally trying to hear me take a hit and then, you know, cough for a little bit. So, you know, you guys think I've been doing this sober? Fuck no. Hell no, baby. That ain't fun. I'm here to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna look at that a little later and be like, yo, you need to take that out. But I'm gonna leave it in because that's what I get for being that stupid. I shouldn't be sounding like that. You know, that wasn't funny. If you think it was funny, let me know. I don't think it was funny. But I mean, what are you gonna do? You know? What are you gonna do? I have this this puzzle. But it's like a puzzle. Like, I had a friend that came over one time, and we were hanging out. And, you know, it's just a friend. And she asked me, she was like, hey, can we do that puzzle one day? I was like, nah, we shouldn't do that puzzle because this puzzle is, like, very sexual. It's, like, got, like, a sexual picture on it. You know what I mean? And I know you're thinking, like, yo, this pervert, he's at it again. You know, and no, it's not. It wasn't my idea to get this puzzle. This girl I was with was like, hey, get this puzzle. So I can't even remember how much this puzzle was. Oh my gosh, this puzzle was expensive, man. The most expensive puzzle I have ever seen I have ever purchased. And then at the end, we didn't even stick together to fucking make it. Like, yo. And now I have a puzzle. And this isn't a puzzle you can just do with a homie, because there's like boobies on it, and it's like a sexual one. Like, it's a whole artistic type of thing. And I can't call over my homie Greg, be like, yo, Greg, come over, bro. Let's do this puzzle. And then, you know, because he's going to think I'm up to something with him. And, you know, and anyone I show that puzzle, because what if I'm hanging out with my friend and I say, yeah, let's do this puzzle, and I bring it out and there's like titties, and now I'm hard, you know? And so, yeah, you know, guy or girl, doesn't matter who it is, it's going to be an awkward time. So now I have this puzzle over there. And the reason I bring it up is plainly because I'm looking at it. And the way I do these episodes, I don't know if you guys realize, I mean, in my head, I have sort of something like I want to talk about, like, you know, oh, I'll talk about this or talk about that. I'm freestyling, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm freestyling. I'm punching in. I mean, what do you know, it's like, sometimes I don't know what to talk about. Even when I'm with a guest, like I think that's why, like, I wanted to do this one, because I felt personally like I was kind of relying on my guests, because I'd be like, oh, you know, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. But, you know, then again, I felt like I was talking too much. So now that I'm talking too much now, I'll be like, okay, this is perfect. Now I won't shut up and I have an episode to myself, you know? So it's like, let me get it all out of the way. That way, when I come back, it won't really be an issue. And I mean, hey, if you've stuck around this long, then you've obviously enjoyed it a little bit. I mean, I talked about some pretty cool stuff, you know, done when I can. And that puzzle still fucking gets to me. I'm looking, because I love puzzles, you know? And it's not like an angry thing, like, because I have it set up to where it's like kind of on display. It looks, because it's art. So it's kind of like a fancy thing. I mean, if you look at it at a distance, you wouldn't think, oh, that has titties on it. But if you're making a puzzle and there's a penis on the puzzle piece, you know, and all of a sudden there's a vagina on the other one. I mean, I haven't really taken a look at it. I haven't opened it. So it's like, what, you know, I can't do anything with that puzzle until I find someone. And I told that to my friend too. I was like, well, you know what? I want that to be like a thing with a girl. You know, like a relationship type thing, because it's such an intimate, it's an intimate piece, I guess. You know, it is a piece, you know, it's intimate too. So I mean, hey, you can't really blame me. And a puzzle's gonna puzzle, and I want to do it, but I can't. Yeah. I mean, hey, if I ever do end up doing this puzzle, you guys are definitely gonna be informed. And hey, it's getting that time. Thank you guys for whoever stuck around to listen to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? This was my first episode alone. Hopefully this has been something somewhat, you know what I'm saying? Somewhat entertaining to where you could stick around a little bit. And if not, let me know, man. I want to know what you guys like and dislike. If you hate me, if you like me, let me know if you like me. Let me know if you hate me. If I think they're funny enough, I'll react to them. That might have been a mistake, because what if I end up after this, I hurt my feelings. And so now I'm hurt now. You know, real quick, because I was going to end it, but that reminds me, you know, one time I made a music video, and I released it on YouTube, and I got a comment. It might still be there. I think the guy changed his name, maybe deleted it, but it literally said, I hope, it was funny because it was like a love song. It said, I hope she goes back to the other guy. And I was like, wow. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I laughed. I thought it was so funny, you know? So I kind of took it lightly. It was mean. I was like, yo, you fucking jerk. That's kind of mean. But I mean, hey, what are you going to do? You know, you can't really control mean people. So you better laugh with it, you know? Better laugh with it. But oh, thank you for whoever stuck around, for whoever, you know, supports, and I appreciate you guys a ton. Next week, I'm going to have an awesome episode again. I'm so excited, man. I got videos for her to watch. I got pictures for her to react to. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm so excited to like do this with her, and the aftermath too of what like what it's gonna be like to actually wear nails. Like, I'm gonna, you know, see what you guys go through. You know, shout out to the ladies out there. I'm gonna see what you guys are going through. Such an awesome episode. So excited for it. I got other stuff planned the week after, and then the week after that. We're having fun, guys. We're having a very good time. Once again, always got to shout out these people, because you know they've been big support throughout, honestly, everything I've done. Shout out to Betsy, you know, for the cover art, as always. Shout out to Mark Bruce for the intro and the dope outro. I had a fun time tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed all the stories, all the videos. If you guys have any videos, please send them through. DM me, send them to me. Let's watch them. Let's do it. Let's have a good time. You know, I want to watch stuff sort of on the spot too. So I'll try my best not to watch the videos before we get to them. But hey, if I do, oh well. Thank you for listening to Tune In Talks, guys. I hope that you guys enjoy this episode and join us for next episode. Have a wonderful time. Thank you. Good night.